Hello and welcome to my channel where I share my love of fragrance, body care, and beauty. In this video, I'll be reviewing Victoria's Secret's new Bombshell Escape perfume collection. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Victoria's Secret launched their summer Bombshell perfume in March, and this year it's called Bombshell Escape. I picked it up when it first launched, but wasn't able to do the review until now, so I've had some time to test it out. In this video, I'll review the new Bombshell Escape perfume and other products in the collection, run through some of the prior summer bombshells, and do a few comparisons with other Victoria's Secret scents. Bombshell Escape is a limited edition fragrance, and it comes in a 1.7 and 3.4 ounce eau de parfum, body lotion, fragrance mist, rollerball, and cooling gel lotion. I picked up the bundle deal, which came with a Bombshell Escape themed bag, the 3.4 ounce perfume, body lotion, and fragrance mist, all for $95. The bag is actually pretty cute and has a removable pouch. The perfume comes in standard Bombshell packaging with a different color scheme for Bombshell Escape. It looks very similar to last year's Bombshell Isle, only it's more green rather than blue, but still has the pretty gradient. It also has the same translucent stripes as most Bombshell bottles do, as well as a raised nameplate on the front. This year's bottle is accented with a crochet flower in a coral color. Bombshell Escape has notes of juicy guava, summer glow peony, and lush palms. Victoria's Secret only lists 3 fragrance notes for their perfumes, so I'll also share the description, which highlights some other notes. That includes, this eau de parfum goes off the grid and finds paradise with refreshing tropical guava that energizes the senses through a burst of pink pulp. The getaway continues as the scent becomes swept away in a coastal breeze accord. At the heart, a summer glow peony is discovered basking in the rays. Once fully immersed in the tropical jungle, wild palm trees create an entwined twist of warm wood and misty leaves for a radiant yet fresh base. And the scent opens strongly and kind of sharp, with prominent florals and greenery. The guava is present and adds some tropical fruity sweetness, but it stays more in the background. There seems to be a hint of airy coconut as well, even though it's not in the notes. Victoria's Secret bombshells usually have peony in them, and here it feels a bit rosy and dry, while the lush palm seems to be the star of the show. It has a bit of a soapy quality as well, but mostly it feels leafy and green. Overall, I find Bombshell Escape to be an airy floral with a light fruitiness. It feels tropical and beachy, but it is quite green, and it doesn't have enough fruity sweetness for my liking. I wish that the sweet guava played a larger role in the scent, but I do like how the peony softens as it dries, so I enjoy the dry down more than the harsh opening. However, by the time it dries to the point that the scent is soft and sweet, it started to fade, so I don't really get to enjoy that part of the scent that I really like for very long. Overall, this is probably one of my least favorite summer bombshell scents in my collection. I don't think it's bad, but I just enjoy other versions more, because I don't really care for green scents. Most of the summer bombshells are citrusy and fruity, so the other versions appeal to me more. This can easily be a unisex scent, as it doesn't feel especially feminine to me. The projection and longevity seems a bit light to me after the strong opening. I usually get 5+ hours of wear out of most Victoria's Secret perfumes, but this was pretty much a skin scent after a couple of hours. I think that longevity really varies by person though, and how you apply your perfume. I can usually get close to a full workday when layering with the matching lotion, but I probably recommend a couple of touch-ups with this one. Here's what all the pieces I have in the Bombshell Escape collection look like together. The green gradient packaging carries across to the body lotion and fragrance mist, so the bottles tie together really well. And now I'll go into detail on those other items. The body lotion seems like the standard lotion used in the Victoria's Secret perfume line. The consistency is not as thin as the lotions in their body care line, and I think that it's decently moisturizing. The lotion has a similar mix of peony and palm, but it's softer and more creamy than in the perfume. The soapiness is a bit stronger though, and it does have a light fruity sweetness. The fragrance mist also opens with peony, but I find it to be sweeter and less harsh than in the perfume. I feel like the VS fragrance mists are always a tad bit sweeter than the perfumes, and that is the case for this one as well. I actually like the Bombshell Escape Mist more than the perfume, but of course it is lighter and won't last for all-day wear. I wanted to quickly show you some of the previous summer editions of Bombshell. I'm happy that Victoria's Secret continues to release new fragrances for the summer, because they haven't always done that. From 2017 to 2021, VS released the same scent under various names and in different packaging. That included Bombshell Summer from 2017 to 2018, Bombshell Paradise in 2019, as well as in 2020, and Bombshell Beach in 2021. These all have notes of grapefruit, blackcurrant, and lily of the valley. Then in 2022, they gave us something different with Bombshell Sundrenched, which has notes of sunset coral peony, guava blossom, and warm sands. And last year, we got Bombshell Isle, with notes of ocean air, pearl peony, and island coconut. And that brings us to this year's Bombshell Escape. If you want to know more about any of the previous summer Bombshell scents that I featured here, I provided more detail in some of my previous reviews, which I'll link in the description box. Now I'll do a few quick comparisons for Bombshell Escape with other scents from Victoria's Secret, starting with last year's summer flanker Bombshell Isle, which again has notes of ocean air, pearl peony, and island coconut. This is an aquatic floral with touches of coconut and a warm, woody base. It feels very airy and beachy, but more along the lines of a warm sand or solar note versus being overly watery. These share the peony and airy quality, along with a touch of coconut. But Bombshell Isle is very aquatic and warm, while Bombshell Escape is really green. The peony does seem similar between them, though. Neither of these are very sweet, so they wouldn't be a go-to type of scent for me. I can't say I really prefer one over the other, but I probably like the opening of Bombshell Isle more and the dry down of Bombshell Escape. Next is Bombshell Sundrenched, which has notes of sunset coral peony, guava blossom, and warm sands. This is a very tropical scent with a juicy guava, and I also sense a milky coconut, although it's not listed in the notes. It's fresh and fruity and has a nice sweetness, along with a soft peony. These are both beachy scents with guava and peony, as well as a coconutty feel, so I expected them to be more similar than they are. Bombshell Sundrenched is sweeter and more fruity, while Bombshell Escape is green and has stronger peony. If I had to pick between the two, I definitely choose Sundrenched over Escape. And lastly, I have Very Sexy Now, and this is the 2017 version, with notes of tropical guava, Soroa coconut, and mariposa flower. And this is an older scent, but VS brought this back more recently during semi-annual sale, though it was in different packaging. It's a sweet, fruity scent with creamy coconut, juicy guava, and a tropical floral. This is more like the type of beachy scents that I prefer. While these both have guava and coconut with a tropical floral, Very Sexy Now is softer, and the stronger coconut and creamy sweetness is more appealing to me than the greenness in Bombshell Escape. So that's it for my review of the new Bombshell Escape from Victoria's Secret. While I don't love the scent, I do like to collect the summer Bombshell flankers, so I'm still happy that I picked it up. I also think the packaging is nice, and I'm glad that VS is still giving us new Bombshell scents each year. If you're interested in this scent, you may want to pick it up when you see a decent perfume sale, because the summer Bombshells generally don't go on clearance until after Christmas, and they're usually harder to find at that point. Let me know what you think of Bombshell Escape and if you're going to give it a try. Thank you for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.